I saw this debate on Instagram, and it was talking about greatest R&B debuts of all time.
I know we definitely in that one.
Oh, that's my whole point.
Yeah.
And Only You was one of the categories. I can't remember the other ones.
Oh yeah, so here we go. So you have Only You.
Yeah.
Then we had Come See Me. And then our third single was Cupid. So you have to understand, each album goes platinum or better. Double platinum and a triple platinum single on a double platinum album.
Talk about a debut.
So that's a debut. Yeah.
So you talk about New York, and you're talking about the Only You is Times Square.
Yes.
The video.
So look how we
Dive
did
into that.
So that's crazy. So, you had Only You.
Yeah.
We dropped the original, you hearing the beat.
Right,
and, we had it. So that one was raw in itself.
Yeah.
But it was something really, really special.
That
especially
remix.
That remix. Because you had to understand, like, Biggie's alive.
Uh-huh.
Biggie's with us in the studio. Stevie J is playing with the bass line, And it's crazy, too. I wish Stevie J was here. Because I remember he had the bass line. He started playing Before I Let Go beat. Doom, 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 doom. Oh,
I didn't even realize that. That's where that came from?
First, but he was just playing around, just inspired.
Yeah.
And he's just playing around because he can play every instrument.
Ah.
People don't know that. He's way bigger than reality TV. That man is a genius.
Wow.
So he was playing. He so happened he's not playing the piano, and then like he's on the bass get the bass guitar, and then all of a sudden he changed it up. He said, "Nah, that's all right." Then all of a sudden he just doom doom doom.
Woo.
So we're in there. I'm looking at Steve there like, this man is wild. But he's over there. So people understand, like, with Stevie J, he's a wild character. Like, it's gonna be, he gonna have the bottles. He got candles everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there like with his guitar. I said, this man is a straight rock star, man. Like, man. But he's over there and playing the thing. He was like, yo, it is. This is crazy. So Biggie, and so you just imagine, like, everybody's in there at one time. And at that time, here comes Mase. We didn't know who Mase was. Mase came inside, and, he was like, yo, I want to introduce myself. Yo, I just got signed to Bad Boy. Yo, I'm Mase. I'm from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? We're like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's up? We're like, hey, man, he was like, yo, what y'all got going here? Oh, yo. And so, anybody know about Mase? Mase is raw, pound for pound.
Been in the studio with Mase plenty of times.
So he starts, like, he can just flow. And the first thing comes to his mind, he says, you can hum all you want to, come all you want to, money. Then he'll stop. So everybody was like, oh, I promise you 3 minutes. So we were like, no, you get in the booth. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna start flowing or whatever, you just need to get in the booth.
Wow.
So we got him.
This is you guys telling him that.
We telling him, everybody. And Big, we had Junior Mafia in there. It was crazy.
Oh.
They smoking us out of the studio. Man. They smoke. I mean, I don't drink or smoke, so you can imagine all like this. But we told him to get in there. He starts rapping. 3 minutes. Puff comes in now. Yo, what's going on? Yo, everybody in one room? And we were like, yeah. So then he was like, yo, who's in there? We were like, Mase. He was like, what he say? Yo, play it back. So all you heard was, you can hum all you want to. Puff was like, hold on, y'all sure about that? Man, everybody started throwing stuff. Get out of here! Man, Big, I can hear him Big now. He was like, man, yo, let the man do his thing. Yo, come back here. Man, it was crazy. Puff was like, hi. So he left, but he laid it, and
wow.
And so then to go down to Times Square, man, Big just got out of jail. Literally came from jail, came out there. We came out there. We filmed that video in an hour.
Wow.
That took an hour, and it was just like,
that's a beautiful
pure
video,
energy.
Man.
You know what I mean? They brought in a Hummer, you know what I'm saying, when it first popped, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Here we go.
Wow. Of course, the legend Slim in the building, Rhythm and Streets. Talk about Big, man. Like, what was it like meeting Notorious B.I.G.?
big brother.
Yeah.
He was a brother like that. One of the first ones to like really show us love. Brought us around. We were always around him. Always telling us just stuff, just stuff to like keep within ourselves. And man, the respect that that Big had for 112 was amazing. Think about how many times he references 112 in his songs.
Room 112, where the players dwell.
Yeah, 112, we're shaking. You know what I'm saying? He did all this. It's just so many joints. If you asked Big who is the best group or whatever, he would have argued you down and everything. He's like, man, they are the rawest, the best I've ever seen. Like he would always say it, and he would always, even when I was by myself, because my situation was crazy. I wasn't the popularest person. I wasn't the popularest person in school or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, you get a deal, and all of a sudden, you're the man.
Wow.
I haven't done not one push-up, no nothing. Y'all know, remember, I was 123 pounds soaking wet.
Wow.
But nothing changed except a haircut.
Wow.
And I did get some earrings. You know what I'm saying? Other than that was it. And, and then everybody treats you totally different. So I used to have little situations, you know what I'm saying? I was dealing with, like,
talk about it, man. It's all good.
Yeah. So, anybody could relate with a person that, you weren't the popular one, or you just weren't, people didn't too much pay a lot of attention to you.
Yeah.
And then when you get put into the spotlight, I did know, like, business wise, I got to do my thing. I got to show I got to show up, show out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on the inside, I was struggling with the position. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Because with that position comes a lot of jealousy, a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like unwanted, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Situations, and I'm very keen and very protective of my energy.
Got you.
So a lot of times I seemed like I was an introvert.
Got you.
A lot. So people call me business-wise, call me slim. But if you know the people that are real close to me, they call me shy.
Okay.
The reason why they call me shy is because I'm always quiet.
Got you. Yeah,
so
where did the name Slim come from? Just
Oh, my mom. She said it was gonna be that or string bean because I was so skinny. Puff heard me, you know what I'm saying? I heard my mom call me Slim.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, you call you Slim? She was like, yeah. Like, call him Slim.
Yeah. When you were going through that process internally, like, who did you go to? Your mom, or like, was it like a mentor, or like?
Nah, well, at that time, let's just say, well, personally, I was going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because, from Cleveland Avenue, and then my family was not all the way, solid as far as, it was just a lot of things. Mom went through a divorce, everything's, you know what I'm saying? And I was by myself for a long time. So
wow.
A lot of things that, I had nobody but God. I would just sit there and just be like, man, let your will be done. Well, if it's your will, let it happen. And that, and a lot of street sense, like where when you're out there and you're actually trying to like survive, and you just say, hey, my street sense wasn't, oh, I'm some drug, no, none of that. It was more like, if you're not supposed to be over there, don't be over there. Try to put yourself. Well, I always had this thesis for myself was like, life is much bigger than your community. So a lot of times I tried to do things that was outside of Zone 3.
Right.
So I believe it or not, I found a lot of comfortability in me working at the movie theater. Phipps Plaza, I worked at Phipps Plaza movie theater.
Wow.
And it was crazy. Like, I used to sit there and tear tickets and stuff like that.
Right.
And I would see people, definitely, financially straight, coming up there, you see a lot of wealthy people, and I was like, wow. Hey, what's the name of that watch? Oh, that's what you call a Rolex? Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, that's great. Okay, cool. And then I started, learning how to hustle.
Okay.
So, anybody know about Phipps Plaza? Here we go. Don't get me, you know what I'm saying? But the Phipps Plaza, the movie theater sat on the 3rd floor. Where you bought the tickets.
Oh, right down at the bottom.
Was at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, people used to come up there to the over there where the food court was at the 3rd.
Yeah.
Joint. Well, I started walking around like, why would you? At the time, $10 tickets. Like, boy, that joint used to be expensive. You could go to Greenbrier. So you catch about $5. You know what I mean? And you already know what time it is. You want to go to the dollar movie. You know what I mean? Hey.
Yeah.
But there it was $10.
Right.
I was like, good Lord. I was like, hey, you don't have to pay $10. Why you to pay $10 there when you could come see me at $5? So I used to play the person. There was a person down there. I ain't no snitching. It was a person, and I could count how many people. I'm very good with numbers. I can count and see how many tickets being torn. I know, like, never to overcount. It's not oversold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna mess up the number count. So
wow,
I knew how many tickets I could sell for a joint. And I was making thousands.
What if it was like a real popular movie that you knew was going to like be?
So that's the good thing.
You stood away from those.
See, you don't go to those.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then what's crazy about it was Phipps Plaza at the time wasn't playing very popular movies.
Okay.
The first popping movie, like where it was just it was more diverse. Got you. Was Poetic Justice.
Okay. Wow.
Other than that, those movies were like. They're not something you probably see, like at a regular movie theater,
right?
That we're accustomed to.
Right.
Trendsetter.